All right, guys, so here we are. Wanted to do this on camera just to kind of show you how I do the uh, oil change or the fluid change on my Scott's damper right here. Older unit, so it has seen some ride time, but just wanted to let you know the easiest way that I've found to change the oil. Essentially, you pull it off the unit like this, and then on the back, you're gonna have these two screws right here. What you're gonna want to do, you're gonna take your was this a 2.5, I believe, Allen head. You're gonna crack these two open, and then you're gonna pull them both out. Right. They do have an O-ring in them, so make sure you keep that. You won't have to change out the O-ring so much if you service the oil pretty often, but I'm still waiting on my rebuild kit, so as of right now, I'm just doing this to show you how to do it. So O-ring right there, and you're gonna want a pan or a tub, whatever you want to use. And then you're gonna drain out all the oil, or it's gonna squirt out like that. And then you're gonna run it through its stroke with the vane back and forth till you have most of the fluid out there. And then when you move it, you're gonna notice there's no pressure, there's no resistance at all. It's just gonna go left and right. What I like to do is I put it on the very bottom of the stroke, point it down, and then we're gonna fill from this bottom hole. So you're gonna take your fork oil, 2.5 quart or 2.5 weight. You're gonna force in there, and then you're just gonna squeeze. And then you'll see some fluid come out from the top. There we go. A little bit more. And you're gonna level it out a little bit, get some bubbles out. All right. You're gonna plug up the very bottom where you filled from. Okay. And then what I like to do is kind of top it off, make sure that's good. I'll kind of work out some bubbles. I don't know if you can see the bubbles coming out, but kind of work out the bubbles right there. And then I will plug the top one. Clean that off a little bit. Okay. And then I have mine set at full soft. So right there, right before it locks out all the way to soft. And then I will just run it through the whole stroke back and forth. And you can tell that there's already resistance inside the unit from the vane. This vane goes up here and it swings back and forth. So we're gonna go back and forth. Use some different angles that we can get all those pockets from the channels inside the damper. All right, it's already feeling much better. All right, so now, same deal. Crack that top one. And then I like to kind of wiggle back and forth. See, the fluid dropped a little bit. Top it off. Wiggle that. So there's no bubbles coming out. Get that back in there. Snug it. Wipe off some excess fluid. And I'm going to swing it over to the other side. And then crack this one. And do the same thing. You'll see a couple little bubbles come out there. You don't want to top it off all the way because you do want to leave some room in there for expansion when the unit gets hot. Cap that right there. Clean off some excess fluid. And then this is the point where I run the damper through the stroke again. And then I'm going to increase the stiffness. Hit the stroke both left and right. Increase again. And it definitely is getting harder and harder as I increase the knob. All right, we're on full hard now. That's definitely taking a lot more effort. Got it. All right, and then put it back to full soft for one last go. And then that's it. Clean up the unit. Make sure these are tight. Like I said, this is just a quick oil change. Once I get the rebuild kit, I'll do another video and then I'll run you through how to do that. But other than that, that is the oil change on a Scott's damper. Thank you. We'll see you on the next one.